Hey, you've made it to video 12, and I believe, let me see the page number one more time, is page 23 in the Beginning Guitar for Worship, key of E major, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of the funnest keys ever. I mean, I love these chords because every one of these chords can be played. The bar chords can all be played as 5 chords or claw chords, and it is, I mean, it's just got a beauty all its own because you're simply moving a form either up the neck or down the neck to grab these beautiful chords, otherwise just have to be played by straight out bar chords. And so there's no simple way around it. You're going to have to learn bar chords one way or the other. But I mean, if you look at the progression itself, E, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A, B seventh, C sharp minor, and then of course I play a plain D rather than the diminished chord. So we're going to get right into that. We've not done an E chord yet up to this point. Slide in here. And an E chord is very simple. E chord is probably one of the base forms for some of our bar chords and most critical bar chords. Okay, but when we play an E, what we're really doing is we're taking our first finger over on the D string, first fret, taking our second and third, going up on the A string, second fret, D string, second fret, and that little chord right there is called an E chord and very powerful. Isn't that beautiful? Now, that first finger that I put in, if I take it out, remember that chord because that's an E minor, isn't it? Which is a real powerful chord. Major, minor. Now watch what happens if I take my pinky and I drop it in right underneath those other 2 fingers. I create an E suspended by adding a fourth to that string. Just a real pretty suspended, major, minor, and you can actually get another fun one. That's a little harder to stretch with that pinky. I've got that pinky way down here, giving it an extra workout, but major 9th or major 7th or however you want to do that, but that's E. That's just a really nice chord. But here's something really cool. Remember the 5 chords that I showed you? If you play one of these 5 chords on that 7th fret, and you've heard that in 1,000 songs. 1,000 songs you've heard that in. That's up on the 7th fret. That was the one we were doing down here as a B, C, D, C sharp, D, and E back at the 7th. Now if I lift my pinky out of that and drop in my second finger right behind it, that's called a major 7th. And isn't that gorgeous? Just a beautiful chord. And we're not even we haven't made it past the first chord in E, have we? But I just wanted to show you that first. Okay. So when we got our E here in the open position, next chord is F sharp minor, and we've already done that. We're going to play it as that clawed chord, minor 7th. Grabbing the F sharp with the second finger, second fret, skipping a string, which is your A string, and dropping the other 2 right in behind there. That's F sharp minor. Now watch this. The number 3 chord is a G sharp minor, which is up to the 4th fret, a whole step. Beautiful, isn't it? Now we can grab the A one of 2 ways. We can come down here to the solid A, Or we can take this E form and we can bar it on the 5th fret. And that's an A. And I actually can play it as a clawed chord. If I just press down simply the A on the 5th fret and do my E form, it's a nice open feel to it, doesn't it? The B, I mean, we could play it as a 7th, but I'm going to show you something really neat. How you can grab it right from here by sliding the whole thing up a whole step. You can grab a B. That sounds more like a suspended chord, doesn't it? Nice open and airy. You can grab the B here on that 5 chord that we did earlier. B7th is a little bit different. So you're going to your 2nd finger on the A string 2nd fret. You are going to the D string 1st fret with your index finger, which is your 1st finger. Then right below it with the 3rd finger, you're going to your G string 2nd fret, and then you're dropping your pinky on your E string at the bottom. And that's called a 7th, okay? I mean, this will do. The 5 chord will do to substitute for that. The 7th fret one here will do. Just a lot of different ways to grab that, but that's your A. Then your C sharp minor was kind of like your B here in the claw chord. Slide it up to the 4th fret. There's your C sharp minor. Or you can bar it just like we did the B minor. Clawed. Right on top. What's neat about A minor and E, watch this. If you just move that whole form up, you go from a minor chord, and that's a major chord. It's actually a G sharp major, but it just shows you that form sliding up. But that's your C sharp minor. Then of course, you know, it's up to you. How do you want to do your D? You can do it here as that open D. Up here on the 5th fret, clawed chord. Then I showed you that one where you slid the C down a whole step. So pretty amazing as far as just that progression, but you can see why I love it so much, because there's just, if we play it through 4/4 timing, we'll do it a couple different ways. Okay, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now I kind of interacted some 5 chords with the open chords. Let's do the open chords. So E, F sharp minor, G sharp minor 7th, to an A, to a B, C sharp minor, D, D, E. Now I'm going to play it up off the 7th fret. Okay. E. I'm just going to slide it F sharp minor, 11th fret, G sharp minor 7, 12th fret repeats as an A. Then I'm going to do on the 7th fret that clawed chord like an E chord becomes your B, C sharp minor, your D can come back here, and then you can come back up for your E right on the 7th fret again. So it comes right back around in circles. Hey buddy. And so there you go. I mean, I'm not going to pretend. Press into this and take your time with it and go through the video And forgive me if there's certain things that maybe you don't understand that you need to come back to in that. I mean, it's just, again, just for the sake of, that was all bar chords. But those are all the 5 chords and clock chords that I showed you for E. There's no easy way to get around bar chords, of course, when you get to E. So, hey, take your time with it. Be good to yourself. Worship the Lord today. Remember, clarity before time. And get your fingers as close to those frets as you can before they start to buzz. And I'm going to sign out for video 12. Thank you so much for making it this far. And I will see you soon for video 13.